Ohio State's at, they have a better chance to win. I came out with it liking where Michigan was.
All right,
a lot more than where you did.
Let me ask you a question. Who's got a better defense, Michigan State or Ohio State?
Or Michigan or Ohio State, you mean?
No, Michigan State or Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how is Michigan
On the
failing
road.
to get the ball in the end zone against Michigan State going to turn around against Ohio State and start scoring all these touchdowns?
No, I'm not saying that they're gonna, but the consistency of the weapons that they have, because maybe it all clicks then, Terry, because that's the way that sports is. Because Ohio State's defense, when you're saying, yeah, they're better than Michigan State's, but they're not the world killers. You know, they're not the world beaters that they used to be. They're vulnerable.
They are vulnerable, but if
I'm just
Michigan
saying-
is kicking field goals against better teams, you will lose.
No, I understand that. And if they cannot prevent, to me, it's about preventing that outburst from Ohio State for those.
The outburst is going to happen.
But can you keep them to, instead of 3 touchdowns, can you keep them to a touchdown, 2 field goals? Can you stay in the game? You're right, though, because they can't score the points.
They're going to score that 3 touchdown thing.
How many points does Michigan have to score?
To be
30?
honest, I think they're going to have to get 30.
Okay.
Oh, there's no question. Sam Flannel, you're a Michigan slap. They have to get in the 30s minimum to win that game, right?
Yeah, because I think they can hold Ohio State to maybe 27 or 28 and can score maybe 30 to 34. I think that is their pathway to victory, and I think it is very, very possible that the score does end up being Michigan 31, Ohio State 27 or something like that, just because of the way Michigan can run the football. They have the best offensive line in the country. I think that is undisputed. They have Blake Corum, who is having the best season of any running back in the country, and a backup running back who might even be the better player and can, make some big plays and be consistent when he is called upon, i.e. against Penn State. And oh, by the way, J.J. McCarthy is starting to show what he can do with his legs. That is adding another element to their offense, whether you like it or not. He can pick up that 2nd and 11 scramble with the football. He can keep the ball on a read option. He has done it pretty effectively. He did it effectively against Penn State. He did it effectively against Michigan State. And going forward, it is a threat for defenses, including Ohio State's.
Sam Flannel, they're going to go to a place they haven't won since Drew Henson was quarterback.
And that's fair,
Okay.
but this is probably the best team Michigan has had. I think this could be the best team they've had since '97. And that's not a hot take at all. They need a team this good to be able to go into Ohio State. A lot of those Michigan teams that went to Columbus and the Horseshoe, they were trash. Like from 2008 to 2014, all of those teams were terrible. And now they have a team that can go in and do it. And you can't just use their past history, because this team is actually good. This team can run the football better than any team in the country. And that is something.
We think.
Hey.
We think. And that's what it's going to come back to in this WoodwardSports.com chat thread here. Braden Black. Haven't seen you here. Appreciate you tapping in. Doesn't defense win championships, Neil? Michigan's defense overrated as well? We don't know. See, that's the thing. We don't know. They played every game at home. Every team's offensively challenged or out of the Mountain West, the bad Mountain West conference. Like, I don't know. I haven't gotten any answers to that, but we're going to see, you know?
Hey, but the defense has played well this year. A guy like Mike Morris has stepped up on the defensive line and kind of been that superstar.
I don't think it's unfair for me to ask these questions. I know I get attacked and everything like that. Those are fair questions.
It's fair because Michigan's level of competition hasn't been great, but they have taken care of business. They are 3rd in the nation in points allowed per game, no matter what. That is good. And these last 2 wins against Penn State and Michigan State, Penn State was a good team, better than we thought, and Michigan State is a rival, and we needed to get those games. And we dominated. We came, we saw, we dominated, we curb stomped them, we ran it down their throat, and we stopped them every time. Give us some respect.
Here's the respect I will give Michigan. They will not go to Ohio State and get blown out.